Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 8. We heard yesterday that when Mother Yashoda looked into Krishna's mouth, she saw the entire material world there. And she also saw Vrindavan there. She saw herself there, looking into Krishna's mouth. So she was confused, and she became in a mood of wonder, like what's happening. Reading on. Atho yathavan vitarka gocharam
Atho yathavanna vitakkargocharam
cheto mana karma vacho bhiranjasa
Cheto mana karma vachobhirananjasa
yadashrayam yena yata pratiyate
Yata shriyam yena yata pratiyate
sudur vibhavyam pranatasmi tad padam.
Shudur vyayam pranatashmi tatpadam.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Therefore, let me surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead and offer my obeisances unto Him, who is beyond the conception of human speculation, the mind, activities, words, and arguments, who is the original cause of this cosmic manifestation, by whom the entire cosmos is maintained, and by whom we can conceive of its existence. Let me simply offer my obeisances, for He is beyond my contemplation, speculation, meditation. He is beyond all of my material activities. One simply has to realize the greatness of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One should not try to understand Him by any material means, subtle or gross. So, how to understand God? We have to understand how great He is. That's how we will be able to understand God. Mother Yashoda, being a simple woman, could not find out the real cause of the vision. Therefore, out of maternal affection, she simply offered obeisances unto the Supreme Lord to protect her child. So she was confused, right? Yesterday she was thinking, oh, am I sick? And she said, no, I don't think I'm sick. Then she was thinking, am I dreaming? She's like, no, I'm awake. And she was like, maybe the demigods are playing some trick. It's a Maya Devi. And she's like, why? I'm a simple gopi. Why would they do that to me? And she was like, oh, maybe it's due to my child. He's a wonderful child, as Karkamani said. So she was contemplating so many things. Then finally, she's just calling out to God to protect her baby. She could do nothing but offer obeisances to the Lord. It is said, Achintya khalu ye bhava, natam tarkena yojayet. Mahabharat Bhishma Parva 5:22. One should not try to understand the supreme cause by argument or reasoning. So no amount of mental speculation can help us understand God. It's just going to be our mind. When we are beset by some problem for which we can find no reason, there is no alternative than to surrender to the Supreme Lord and offer Him our obeisances. Then our position will be secure. So sometimes we may have some difficulty and we may try to think, why am I put in this difficulty? What happened? maybe it's this, maybe it's that, and then our mind can give us many, many reasons. But how to actually get out of the difficulty? What do we have to do? Like how Prabhupada would say, if you get dengue fever, get dengue by bitten by a mosquito, right? So then is it wise to ask, let me first find out which mosquito bit me, and then I will get treatment? No, we are immediately going to find some treatment. So when we are put into calamities, then, and we are not able to find what is the reason, then surrender to Krishna. Offer him our respectful obeisances. Then our position will be secure. This was the means adopted in this instance also by Mother Yashoda. Whatever happens, the original cause is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sarva Karana Karanam. When the immediate cause cannot be ascertained, let us simply offer our obeisances at the lotus feet of the Lord. So if we can find the immediate cause, then we are able to rectify the situation, right? We say, oh, why do I have stomach upset today? Because I probably overate yesterday. So like that we can find out. But we may come under some difficulty for which we don't know why we are under that difficulty, what happened. And no amount of our mind can help us understand what happened. Then offer obeisances to Krishna. Mother Yashoda concluded that the wonderful things she saw within the mouth of a child were due to him, although she could not clearly ascertain the cause. Therefore, when a devotee cannot ascertain the cause of suffering, he concludes, Tate nukampam susamekshamano Bhunjana evatma kritam vipakam Redvak vapubir vidadan namaste Jiveta mukti pade sadaya bhak. Bhagavatam 10.14.8. Sorry, you were saying something, Sneha?
Oh, no, I didn't. Don't have
Okay,
anything.
sorry. Okay. The devotee accepts that it is due to his own past misdeeds that the Supreme Personality of Godhead has caused him some small amount of suffering. Thus he offers obeisances to the Lord again and again. So the devotee, he is understanding that I have done something in my past for which I am suffering now. But what I have done, I should be suffering much more than what I'm suffering. Krishna is so kind, he's just giving me a token of the suffering. And in this way, he is worshipping Krishna again and again, offering obeisances to Krishna again and again. Then such a devotee is called Mukti Pade Sadaya Bhak. And what is that? That guaranteed he is going to get liberation. What we do, we get some suffering. We say, why I have this suffering? Why should I suffer so much? Why not he? Why not she? Why me? Why God had to give me so much suffering?
We
Right?
blame God,
We
right?
blame God. He gave me.
Mm,
He's making me go through so much. But actually, what we should do, whatever mood should be.
that that maybe this, the suffering would have been bigger. In fact, we should say that, okay, due to our past misdeeds, maybe we've done, and this is a reason we have a small amount, right? The suffering is so little, and
Yeah.
offer obeisance and surrender to.
Surrender, yeah. That Krishna is so kind. He's taking away my suffering, just giving me a little bit token only for me to rectify. That is Krishna's kindness. So this is how we should think. We need to change. We always blaming. But here Bhagavatam is telling us we need to change. And if we do, then liberation is guaranteed. Guaranteed we go to the spiritual world. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 2:14, Matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshnad sukha dukkha daha agama payaino nitya stam stitikshasva bharata. And we should know that material suffering due to the material body will come and go. Therefore, we must tolerate the suffering and proceed with discharging our duty as ordained by our spiritual master. So material suffering will come, will go. We have to continue in devotional service. Continue with our hearing, our chanting, whatever instructions are given to us by the spiritual master. Aham mamaso patiresha me suto
Aham mamaso patiresh me suto
Rajeshwarasya khila vittapasate
Vrajeshwarasya khila
Akhila
vittapasate
Vittapashate
gopyascha gopasaha godhanascha me
Gopyascha
Gopa
Gopa
Sahaguna
Sahagodhanascha me
yanmayayetam kumati same katihi.
Yanmaya yetam kumati samegati.
It is by the influence of the Supreme Lord's Maya that I am wrongly thinking that Nanda Maharaj is my husband, that Krishna is my son, and that because I am the queen of Nanda Maharaj, all the wealth of cows and calves are my possessions, and all the cowherd men and their wives are my subjects. Actually, I am also eternally subordinate to the Supreme Lord. He is my ultimate shelter. Following in the footsteps of Mother Yashoda, everyone should follow this mentality of renunciation. Whatever wealth, opulence, or whatever else we may possess belongs not to us, but to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the ultimate shelter of everyone and the ultimate owner of everything. As stated by the Lord Himself in Bhagavad Gita 5:29, Bhoktaram Yagya Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suridam Sarva Bhutanam Gyatva Mam Shantim Richati. The sages, knowing me as the ultimate purpose of all sacrifices and austerities, the supreme lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attain peace from the pangs of material miseries. We should not be proud of our possessions as expressed here by Mother Yashoda herein. I am not the owner of the possessions, the opulent wife of Nanda Maharaj, the estate, the possessions, the cows and calves, and the subjects like the gopis and cowherd men are all given to me. One should give up thinking of my possessions, my son, and my husband. Janasya moho yam aham mameti. Me and mine. So Mother Yashoda is saying that, oh, I'm thinking all this is mine, mine, my husband, my son. Of course, she's transcendental. But we need to, in fact, think like this. Uh, my house, my body, my family, nothing belongs to anyone but the Supreme Lord. Only because of illusion do we wrongly think I am existing or everything belongs to me. So I am existing, wrongly think that I'm existing separate from God. We actually existing to have our relationship with God. But we are thinking I'm existing to enjoy here, this body, this material world. We are thinking everything belongs to me. Thus Mother Yashoda completely surrendered unto the Supreme Lord. For the moment she was rather disappointed, thinking, my endeavors to protect my son by charity and other auspicious activities are useless. The Supreme Lord has given me many things, but unless He takes charge of everything, there is no assurance of protection. I must therefore ultimately seek shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So she's completely now, she's coming into philosophy. She's getting so renounced. She's saying, why am I even doing all this charity, all these pujas to protect my child? Only God can protect my child. As stated by Prahlad Maharaj, Bhagavatam 7.9.19, Balasya neha sharanam pitaro nirsimha. A father and mother cannot ultimately take care of their children, right? Because father and mother may be there, but the child, some harm may come to the child. Ato graha kshetra sutapta vitter janasya moho yam aham mameti. Bhagavatam 5.5.8. One's land, home, wealth, and all of one's possession belong to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, although we wrongly think, I am this, and these things are mine. So under illusion we are thinking, Mohoyam aham mamiti. Under illusion we are thinking, this is my body, this is my relatives, this is my land, my home, my possessions. We are not able to somehow get over it, right? We may hear it many times, but we are not able to realize this. So deep is the illusion, isn't it? We continue with our lives thinking, I'm the body, everything belongs to me. And the real fact is that it is all under illusion we are thinking. That's why at the time of death, everything is taken away from us, So death is kind of like a reality check that, oh, if it really never belonged to us, we have to give it up. Comments, questions?
Yeah, we do forget, that everything belongs to the Lord, and we think that we are the one, right, the proprietor for certain things sometimes.
Yeah. So what shall we do?
Remind ourselves.
Remind ourselves. Yeah. What else? What else can we do?
And surrender.
Yeah,
Surrender.
surrender.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Surrender.
everything belongs to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Like nothing
Yeah.
is ours.
So
And
Saying
pray.
that Sarva Karana Karanam.
Yeah.
Karanam,
Yeah. We can pray to Krishna
Krishna,
to help
and
us.
yeah, chant.
Chant. Yes. By chanting.
Mm.
When we chant, then the heart gets purified. Then we will be able to realize this knowledge. The more we chant, the more we hear Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, more we hear from the devotees, then the more we will be able to understand this knowledge. Okay. Itam viditat tatvayam
Etam vidita tattvayam
gopikayam sa ishvaraha
gopikayam saishwaraha
vaishnavim vyatanon mayam
Vaishnava Vayim Vayatanan Mayam
Putra Sneha Mayim Vibhuhu.
Putra Sneha Mayim Vibhu.
Mother Yashoda, by the grace of the Lord, could understand the real truth. But then again, the Supreme Master, by the influence of the internal potency Yogamaya, inspired her to become absorbed in intense material affection for her son. Although Mother Yashoda understood the whole philosophy of life, at the next moment she was overwhelmed by affection for her son by the influence of Yogamaya. So we can say, by the mercy of Krishna, she understood. By the grace of the Lord, she could understand the real truth. So we need the mercy of Krishna to understand this truth. The way we will get the mercy of Krishna is to get the mercy of the pure devotee. The dust of the lotus feet of the pure devotee can help us understand the real truth. But Krishna again wants to have this loving pastimes with his mother. So Yogamaya, potency, helps her forget all this and makes her remember her affection for Krishna. We are forgetting Krishna under Mahamaya. Mahamaya makes us forget Krishna, makes us think we are the Lord of the world. Here Yogamaya, she covers all this knowledge for the Brajbasis that Krishna is God and helps them to just focus on the love that they have, to show us the sweetness of their love, to show us the greatness of the love, sweetness of the loving pastimes. So unless she took care of her son Krishna, she thought, how could he be protected? She could not think otherwise, and thus she forgot all her philosophical speculations. This forgetfulness is described by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur as being inspired by the influence of Yogamaya, Mohana, Sadharmyan Maya. Materialistic persons are captivated by Mahamaya, whereas devotees, by the arrangement of the spiritual energy, are captivated by Yogamaya. So there are different energies here working. For the devotees is Yogamaya, the material world is Mahamaya. Any comments, question? No, then maybe we can read one more. Sadhyo nashta smritir gopi
Satyo nashta smritir gopi
saropya aroham atmajam
saropya aroham atmajam
pravriddha sneha kalila
pravritta sneha kalila
hriday asid yatha pura.
hriday asid yata pura.
Immediately forgetting Yogamaya's illusion that Krishna had shown the universal form within his mouth, Mother Yashoda took her son on her lap as before, feeling increased affection in her heart for her transcendental child. Mother Yashoda regarded the vision of the universal form within Krishna's mouth as an arrangement of Yogamaya, like a dream. So as one forgets everything after a dream, Mother Yashoda immediately forgot the entire incident. So she just completely forgot about it. Like we don't remember our dreams, right? There's so many dreams we may get. After we wake up, we're like, oh, whatever. Yeah. We just go about our business. So Mother Yashoda immediately forgot the entire incident. As her natural feeling of affection increased, she decided to herself, now let this incident be forgotten. I do not mind. Here is my son. Let me kiss him. So she's back. Krishna wants his mother again. He does not want her to be thinking into philosophy because then her love for him would be affected, right? So but he wants to have this loving intense, loving pastimes with his mother. So he makes her forget it. So we'll
So
stop
that
here.
means,
Yeah.
yeah, Hare Krishna. So that means this was arranged by Yogmaya to make her forget what she saw.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's right. Make her forget. We are forgetting Krishna under Mahamaya.
Yeah.
Mm. For the Brajbasis, is all under Yogamaya. That they forget that he's God. They just think he's my son, he's my friend. Yeah, like that. He's my lover. He's my master. That's all Yogamaya.
Remember their relationship, their love for Krishna.
Yeah,
Right. That was
that's right.
forget that Krishna is God, but to remember their loving relationship with Krishna.
Yeah,
Right?
that's right. Yes, yes. So they're so fortunate. This Brajbasis. They have love, so much love for Krishna. And Krishna is having such loving pastimes with them. So even if we can get this feeling, oh, so nice to have so much love for Krishna, so much emotions for Krishna. We have so much emotions for so many things, We have so much love for Krishna. We can also have some emotion, some attachment for Krishna. It's so wonderful. Attachment to hearing and chanting in our position. If we can get some attachment to hear and chant. So yeah, here Yogamaya, she's making Yashodamai forget all this philosophy. Okay. Thank you all so much listening and enjoying Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.